Hello my dear students, welcome back to second videos of third term syllabus, that is chapter 13, India Agriculture. Today we are going to learn three main objectives. Objectives number 1, we are going to learn about the meaning of agriculture. Objective 2, types of crops. Objective 3, livestock. What is agriculture? In simple terms, agriculture is the practice of growing crops, and it has played an important role since the development of human civilizations. It allowed human civilizations to lead a settled life. Agriculture includes the cultivation of crops, horticulture, rearing of animals, and fishing. Today, agriculture is one of the most important occupations in the entire world. And in India, 65% of the total population in India directly or indirectly depend upon agriculture for a living. Agriculture provides us food for the people as well as raw materials for the industries. About 33% of our total national income comes from agriculture. Types of crops. There are two types of crops. They are food crops and cash crops. What is food crops? Food crops are grown to be consumed by the people of the country, whereas cash crops are grown for the export, meaning for other countries to consume. Examples of food crops are rice, wheat, maize, and millets. An example of cash crops are cotton, jute, sugarcane, tobacco, tea, pulses, vegetables, and fruits. In India, there are two main growing seasons. They are Rabi, that is, crops grown during winter season, and Kharif, meaning crop grown during summer seasons. Rabi seasons begins in October and continues through winter months. Examples of Rabi crops are wheat, gram, mustard, barley, and sugarcane. Kharif seasons begins at the start of the monsoon in India. These crops are rice, millets, maize, jute, and cotton. In India, there is a continuous progress in agriculture starting from 1950 till today. This is due to improvement of irrigation facilities and improved seeds, or so-called hybrid seeds, and introductions of fertilizers, manures, and pesticides to our farmer. This led to greater productions of crops in quantity as well as quality, and this period is called Green Revolutions. Now, what is food crops? Examples of food crops are rice. Rice. What is rice? It is one of the staple food crops of southern and eastern India. Rice are grown in a wet and a soft soil. Mainly it is grown in parts of West Bengal, Assam, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and the coastal plains. With the improvement of irrigation systems such as tube wells, canals, Punjab, Haryana, are able to produce good quality of rice. India is famous for over 4,000 varieties of different kinds of rice. India is the second largest producer of rice in the world. China is the largest producer of rice. And in India, the West Bengal is the largest producer of rice. An example of food crops is wheat. Wheat is another example of food crops which are grown on a cool and moist climate at the time of sowing and growing, and it needs warm and dry climate at the time of harvesting. Wheat grows well in the northwestern parts of India. The main wheat producing states are Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra. The production of wheat in India has increased due to the Green Revolutions. Another example of food crops is millets. Millets include jowar, bajra and ragi. They are coarse grains. They are usually grown in areas where rice and wheat cannot be grown. Millet producing states are Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. They are the states that produce major millets in India. Another example of food crops is pulses. Pulses are like gram, ahar, urad, mung, peas. They can be found almost all over India, but the popular states that produce pulses are Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. And pulses, they are a very rich source of proteins. Now we shall come to cash crops. Example of cash crop are oil seeds. What is oil seeds? It is a seeds and they are used as a vegetable oils like groundnuts, linseed, coconut and mustard are an oil seeds that are used for cooking. Mustard oil is produced in Punjab and Haryana. Groundnut is grown in Gujarat, Maharashtra and South India. Another example of cash crop is sugarcane. India is the leading producer of sugarcane. The state of Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and Karnataka lead in production of sugarcane. Sugar and jaggery are made from sugarcane. Another example of cash crop is cotton. We all know what is cotton, and they grow well in black lava soil of the Deccan Tract. Cotton needs hot and moist climate during the growing period, but bright sunshine is needed at the time of ripening. State producing cottons are Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. And jute. Jute is often called the golden fiber of India. It is used for making gunny bags and carpets. It is mostly grown in the state of West Bengal, Assam, Bihar, Odisha, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. India is the largest producer of jute in the world. Tea. Tea is called the queen of beverage. Tea plantations needs a warm and moist climate. The tea leaves are plucked by hand, and India is the largest producer of tea in the world. The main producing regions of tea in India are Assam, West Bengal, Himachal, Nilgiri, Darjeeling, etc. Among all the states, Darjeeling produces the best quality of tea. And here we have coffee. Coffee is another example of cash crops. Coffee and cacao are grown in Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Next, spices. India is known for spices. Since the olden days, spices like cardamom, nutmeg, pepper, coriander, cloves, gingers, and turmeric are grown along the Malabar coast in Kerala and Karnataka. Page 89. Now, fruits and vegetables. India also produces a variety of fruits and vegetables. India is the second largest producers of fruits and vegetables. And Indian mangoes are famous all over the world. Alfonso mangoes from Maharashtra is famous all over the world for its taste and aroma. Now, the last objective for chapter 13 is livestock. Livestock means rearing of animals for productions. Cattle or livestock are an important part of farming. India has 1/6 of the world cattle populations. It includes cow, buffaloes, sheep, goats, pigs, camels, and poultry. They are reared for their milk, hides, leather, meat, bones, and eggs. Especially cow, buffalo, goats, and camels are reared for their milk. They are called milk cattle. Milk and milk products like cheese, butter, and ghee come from these animals. And oxen and bullocks are the two animals that are reared in order to help the farmer to plow the lands and move the water wheels. And goats and sheep give meat. Animal skin is used to make leather. We get wool from sheep. Cattle waste is used as manure to produce biogas. In India, Uttar Pradesh is a leader in cattle rearing. Sheep are reared in Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. Goats are called the poor man cow. They are reared in Bihar, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. Many veterinary hospitals have been opened by the government to care for the health of animals. New breeds of cattle have also been introduced. Operation Flood, which is also known as White Revolution, was launched on 13 January 1970. It was the world's largest dairy development programs. After the launch of these programs, there is an immediate increase in the quantity of milk productions in India and also the world. And today India stands second for most producers of milk, and first come United States of America. And fishes are an important source of food, especially in the coastal areas, as we all know that India is we have an ocean surrounding us, the Indian Oceans, Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Sea. So the main varieties of fish caught in Indians are herring, sardine, tuna, salmon, and mackerel. The fishing industry is progressing because of the modern fishing boats, better fishing nets, cold storage facilities, and processing facilities. And the rapid increase of fish productions in small ponds and water bodies is called blue revelations. That will be all for today's class. Thank you.